I would love to teach you how I learned to interlock from YouTube about 5 or 6 years ago when I was upkeeping our traditional locks that way, as well as some new things that I've learned while upkeeping our micro locks with interlocking. First thing I would encourage you to remember is what order you're going to go in. It's called a 4-point rotation because you go through all 4 sides of the lock. For example, I started on the left side, then I went through the bottom. The next time I go through, I will go through the right side and then go through the top, and I will keep that same pattern. Left, bottom, right, top. Left, bottom, right, top. I'll go in through the left, out through the right, in through the bottom, out through the top, in through the right, out through the left, in through the top, out through the bottom. And you'll just repeat this process, which is called a 4-point rotation, and you'll do it in this exact order until you have your lock tight enough. And speaking of having locks tight enough, please do not over tighten your locks. That tension can cause breakage at the roots, which will lead to thinning locks. One way to know if you are tightening your locks too much is if you get bumps around it, if it feels really hard, if there is no slack or anything at the scalp where you've retightened. Also, while you are retightening your locks using this 4-point rotation, please try to go through each side in the middle as close as possible so that there is an even amount of hair on each side of your tool. Also, one thing that you have to remember is that when you're doing your rotations, you do not go from top and then the bottom or left and then going through the right. That creates holes in your locks, which is just not good. Even if you forget whether you just went left or whether you just went right, it's most important that you remember to go into the cross direction, so up or down, and then try to get yourself back on rotation. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. God bless.